Students, online students, am I audible to you? All of you responding? Okay. So let us move to the further. Come in. So now students, so last session we already completed the slicing concept. The slicing concept on 1D array, 2D array and ND array object already we completed it. 1D, 2D, ND. So these steps I already posted to you. And today we are entering into the next continuation part of it. And today's concept is advanced indexing concept, advanced indexing and slicing. Advanced indexing and slicing. 1D, 2D and ND. So we are going to talk about it. So let me go to the first one. So what is the need of this advanced indexing and slicing operations? I need to go for it. Advanced indexing and slicing operations on 1D, 2D and ND. So let us move to the further. Students, already in our discussion, this is my HTML file. It's an example part of it. So in this case, if you try to take it, the first content only you try to see. This content you see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or you go to some other example, I will take it. So let me close this and go to the Jupyter notebook. Directly example come. Advanced indexing we will go here. Now go to this place. Here we used to do this operation. ND array object here. Now I want to go for getting 10, 20, 30, 40. If you want to do it, I already said to you how to perform indexing, how to perform slicing operation I said. Today my requirement is what? I want to get 10, 20 and I want to get 70 and I want to get 90. What elements these are? Is it possible to get 10, 20 and then 80 or 70 and 90 I want? Is it possible to get with indexing and slicing? No. So it is not possible. Now I am going to get it. Get the elements. Get the elements. So the elements are 10, 20, 10, 20 and next 70 and next 90. 10, 20, 70, 90. 10, 20, 70, 90. These values I want to get it. To get these values 10, 20 and then 70, 90, we need to go for the syntax here. That is, I am going to introduce first 1D syntax. I am going to write it. 1D, how to do it. In 2D, how do you do it? In ND, that is called 3D, 4D, how to do it? I am going to write it. In 1D, how to perform an operation? I am going to write it. Syntax I am writing. 1D array object. 1D array object I am writing. In 1D array object, you are supposed to pass here. I am going to pass in this 1D array list of indices. List of indices of elements of 1D array. I will give the example for you. 1D array. So I am going to write it. So I am going to take this way. So I will take it in the form of tuple and pass that list of values to what? 1D array. In our example, so I am going to get it. This is known as what 1D advanced indexing advanced indexing and slicing operations combined together, indexing and slicing operations. So there I'm going to get the elements 10, 20, 70, 90 from advanced slicing operations here. Which elements I want? 10, 20, 70, 90. So 10, 20, 70, 90 are not possible to get with the slicing. So I need to go for identifying the locations. Indices you located. So step number 1. What was step number 1? Shuhal. What happened, sir? What happened? Nothing is happened. Already I sent to you the message. I think you are seeing the screen or not, I don't know. Okay. So, power issue I already said. Hold on, I said. Try to see the screen, okay? Huh? Gaurav. Good morning, sir. What happened, sir? Is there no generator? Python contains generator, okay? Python concept contains generator. Already generator concept I already said. Python concept contains what? Generator. Okay? Python concept contains generator. Gaurav. Generator concept explained or not? Explained or not explained? Explained already. In the regular class, Gaurav, Python explained generator. Again, you are asking generator there or not. So, coming to the point back. So, now generator came. Generator is switch on. Now you got the power. Try to follow. Come to step number 1. Concentrate. Get the indices of random elements. Get the indices of what? Elements. What are the elements? Indices of the elements? 70 and 90. Get the indices of the elements 90. So how do you take that now? You are supposed to take the elements as what is the index of 10? 0. Next 1. Next 6. You will take 8. These are the indices. These are the indices we will take it. So how do you take it now? Indices is equal to, you are supposed to take this indices values like this. In the form like this, comma. In the form of it, tuple you are taking it. In the form of it, tuple you are taking. And next is step number 2, what? Pass the indices to the ND array. That is called 1D array. 1D array. So how do you pass it? A of, what you can say? Indices you can say. A of indices you can say. Are you seeing this? A of indices you need to say. What are the indices here? Like this you try to say. So are you going to get this? It is going to be containing 4 indices you are passing it. I think what is this array here? A. You are supposed to 2 indices for an array, 1 dimensional, but 4 were indexed. So here right, you need to pass it into what? They are giving, there are 4 values you are passing. Instead of 4 values, it is asking us to pass single element. So put it into where? Like this. Are you following? Identify the indices and pass it. This is called procedure number 1. Procedure number 2. Procedure number 2, I will tell you. What is the procedure number 2? Direct values you place it. So step number 1 and step number 2, directly you post it something like this. What are the values are there? 1, 0, 1, 6, 8. Directly you try to pass it. You are also going to get like this. Instead of passing indices separately, passing that indices here, that is one thing. Directly you can pass like this. Are you getting me? Easy. Print of A, you are getting this. In another way around, how do you get it? With negative indices. With negative indices, if you want to get it, with negative indices. How do you get the negative indices? Directly you pass it. Minus so coming to the next part of it, power game. So coming to this place now, pass the negative indices. Pass the negative indices. What are the negative indices of the elements? So it is called minus 9. It is called what? Minus 8. Minus, so I will go to minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. So minus 9, minus 8, minus 3, minus 1. Minus 1. I'll go to this. So here I'm going to get it. These are the values we are getting it. Are you following me? One minute, students. ఎక్కడికి పోతారు ఇక్కడ ఆన్ చేయకుండా? ఇంకొకతను ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాడు? తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు ఉండని చెప్పాను. ఎక్కడ అందరు పోయి అక్కడ ఉంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవడు ప్రొజెక్టర్ లాంచ్ చేయాలి? తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళండి అక్కడికి. వీళ్ళు ఎట్లా సర్వైవ్ అవుతారేమో తెలియదు. ఓకే, ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ దిస్? రైట్. Next I will go to the one more kind of thing. Online students, this is one thing. With the negative indices, with what here? Positive indices. Next I will go to one more. 2D. I'll go to the 2D. So this is, go to this place. Here I'm going to enter into the 2D. So 2D I'm going to take it. Enter into 2D. What is the 2D here? Same to same process. Here I will write it 2D array. Build one 2D array object only, students. This you take it. I'm going to take it. 2D array you take it. dot what? Reshape of which element? 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3 you take it. So here I am going to take it. This is 3 comma 3. Which elements I want to get it now? I want to get principal diagonal elements. Is it possible to get by using normal index? Normal slicing? Not possible. With a normal index you can do. How do you do? A of 0 comma 0 comma A of what? 1 comma 1. Next is called what? A of 2 comma 2. Like this I can write it. Are you following this? A of 0 comma 0. A of 1 comma 1, A of 2 comma 2. This is called what? Normally, you can print one by one like this. But I want to get it here. Now I'm going to get the principal diagonal elements. Principal diagonal elements. Diagonal elements. Elements I'm going to write it. Get the principal diagonal elements. Principal diagonal elements. How do you get the principal diagonal elements? It is nothing but what? 2D. Get the elements from 2D. Elements from 2D. This is called which indexing I need to do? Advanced indexing and slicing. So what is the step number 1? Get the rows. Get the rows and columns of the principal diagonal elements. So step number 1 I am going to write it. What is the step number 1? Get the row indices and next column indices of principal diagonal elements. Principal diagonal elements. What are the principal diagonal elements? Come on, start with. What are the row indices? Ri is equal to, now I am going to take it. What are the row indices here? 0 comma, come on, 1 comma 2. What are the column indices now? Column indices is equal to 0 comma 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2. So what I will do now? Step number 2 is called what? Pass row indices and column indices of principal diagonal elements to whom? End array. Pass row and column indices of principal diagonal elements to what? 2D array. 2D array. It's nothing but ND array only. So there I am writing here step number 2 A of stand up. Why are you making like a mosquito sound? లేండి ఒకసారి చూస్తున్నా బిగినింగ్ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉన్నారు. లేండి ఒకసారి స్టాండప్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ యూ. లేండి అమ్మా లేండి. మీరిద్దరు బుక్స్ తీసుకోండి, వెళ్ళండి బయటకు వెళ్ళండి. ఫస్ట్ బిగినింగ్ నుంచి చూస్తున్నాను నేను, సౌండ్ వస్తుంది నాకు, కంటిన్యూస్గా మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. వెళ్ళండి ఇద్దరు వెళ్ళి బయట సో మాట్లాడుకోకండి, బయట మాట్లాడుకొని రండి కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత. వెళ్ళండి మీరు వెళ్ళండి అమ్మా. నాకు కోపం వచ్చింది అనుకో బయట తీసుకుపోయి ముందే వెళ్ళండి. రేపు రండి, వెళ్ళండి. డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకండి క్లాస్. వెళ్ళండి ఫస్ట్ తొందరగా. మీరు రాకండి ఇక్కడికి, అసలు వెళ్ళాలి తొందరగా, టైం వేస్ట్ నాకు. మీరు రాకండి ఇక్కడికి, ఎందుకు వస్తారు? వెళ్ళండి వేరే బ్యాచ్కి వెళ్ళండి. సో ఏ గర్ల్స్ అనేది చాలాసార్లు కామ్గా ఉన్నాను నేను మాట్లాడుకోండి, నాకు డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది క్లాసు. వెళ్ళండి, రాకండి ఇక్కడికి రేపటి నుంచి. సో ఏ ఆఫ్ ఐ విల్ గో పాసింగ్ హియర్. ఏ ఆఫ్ ఐ ఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ ఇట్ column that is called Ri, and next I will go for what? COL. This is called CI. I will take it as CI. Ri comma what? CI. I am going to pass it. So you see that principal diagonal elements came. How this is going to process? Internally it is processed as here I am going to write it. What is happening here? A of what are the values are substituted? 0 comma 1 comma 2. One more values are what? 0 comma 1 comma 2. It can be taken as what? It can be taken as A of what is that? 0 0. 0, 0. Next is what? 1, 1. Next is called what? 2, 2. 2, 2. So 0, comma 0. Next is called what? 1, comma 1. Next comma what? 2, comma 2. 2, comma 2. This is the subject of how it is internally getting processed. This is internally how it is getting processed. Is it clear? So Ri comma C internally it is processed as this type of value. Got these values. Is it clear? So now I am going to enter into the further. So here A of 0, comma 50, comma 90. This is the data what I got it. Now next, get the another way you can pass it. Second procedure I can say. Directly, instead of preparing this entire thing, you can pass these values like this. You can say, instead of passing these values, directly you can pass the values. How do you write it now? Of 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma what? 0, comma 1, comma 2. 0, comma 1, comma 2. So these values we are getting 10, comma 50, comma 90. Either you can follow this procedure or you can pass this procedure. You can pass also what? What values we can pass? We can also pass which values? Negative indices also you can pass it. Negative indices you can pass. Both combinations also you can pass it. No problem. Understand? This is for which elements? 2D. Take one more type of date time and get the reversed principal diagonal elements. 30, 50, 70. I will get it. Get Get the elements. Get the elements 30, 50 and 70. 70 from 2D. From 2D. Start with A of, I will write it. This is already, you noticed it, 0, 1, 2. This is called what? 0, 1, 2. What is that now? 2. You need to pass what? 2. Next, no. First rows. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. 0, comma 1, comma 2. Comma what? 2, comma 1, comma 0. 2, comma 1, comma 0. Internally taken as what? Internally taken as A of 0, comma 2, comma next 1, comma 1, next 2, comma 0. 2, comma 0. So you see that bracket close. Now come to the point. So here, ఏందది అది ఫైర్ ఇంజనా ఏందది శబ్దం? ఆ శబ్దం ఏందది? మొబైలా అది అంత పెద్ద శబ్దం పెట్టినది ఫైర్ ఇంజన్ లాగా సౌండ్ తక్కువ పెట్టుకోండి. ఇన్ మై మొబైల్ వాట్ రింగ్ టోన్ is there I don't know. So coming to the point back, so this one you see internally taken as what? These values are here. Are you following me? So next, all of you answer it. Students, see, power disturbance is not there in our hands. Only one thing in our hands, subject. When power is disturbing, we cannot do anything else. You try to, when power is there, try to understand. When power is not there, read the notes. There is only one thing. If you make noise in middle of it, only one power I can use, I can send out of the class. When power is there, listen me. When power is not there, read the notes. Okay, now? So don't think that all of you are perfect in all the previous sentences. Don't think like that. Power is there, listen. Power is not there, read the notes. Do any disturbance in the class. Okay, students, coming to the point of it. Now I am going to get it. Are you okay? Now I want to get it. I want to get it. 10 no and 60, 90 I want to get it. 10 no, 60, 90 I want to get it. Is it possible with indexing and slicing? Not possible. So I want to go for applying what? Advanced slicing I need to apply. So now I am going to get it. Get elements. Get the elements. What is that? 10, 60 and 90. 90. Come on, directly. Of, see, one thing students, I can write it. 0, row of what? Row index of what? 10. 60 row, 1. 90 row, 2. Okay. Next I will write it one more. Columns. 0, 2, 2. 2, 2. This is the one. Internally taken as what? A of 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, good. 2, 2. 2, 2. Are you getting or not? Yes. So, students, you try to understand. You can pass this in the form of tuple. You can pass in the form of list also. The form of what you can pass? List also you can pass it. No issue about it. You will get the same output only. Are you following? You can pass like this also. You can pass one list, one tuple also you can pass it. One list, one tuple also you can pass it. Are you following me? So like this also you can get it. Is it clear? This is about which kind of data? 2D. What is this? 2D. Earlier one is 1D. Now we are going to enter into the ND. ND we will go for it. Let us go to this data. Take some more elements here. Take some more elements. I will take it. Some data I will take it called what? 15, 25, 35 and 45. And next is how many elements over? 9, 4, 13. 13. Something like 45, 55 and 65. How many? 60 now? 9, 10, 15. Now I will take it as 75. 75. This is called 1D. I will reshape it as what you know. Totally 16 are there. 2, 4, 2. 4, 2. So try to see this now. This is called what you know. 2 matrices. 2 matrices. I will go for one small thing. Shape also I will take it. Shape of A. Shape of A. A dot what? You know, shape. A dot shape. So you got this data. 2 matrices with 4 rows and 2 columns. Now I want to get it. I want to get 60, 70. I want to get what you know 15, 25. Is it possible to apply slicing here? No. I have to go for compulsory what? Advanced indexing and slicing we need to go for it. Advanced indexing and slicing we need to go for it. Come on, get the elements. Get the elements Here I will go to 1 minute. This is called slicing operation, advanced slicing operation. Advanced slicing operation on 3D. 3D. So I'll go to this place. Coming to this area. Here you come. Get the elements. Get the elements. What is that? 60, 70. 60, 70 and 15 and 25. 15 and 25. First 25 and 15. Like that I want to take it. First I will go for what? 1. 15 and 25 and 15. Are you following me? 60, 70. 60, 70. And next is what? 25 and 15. Who is this? Prasad. Not slicing, but indexing, sir. You try to follow without knowing anything. Why you want to say something, want to write? Prasad, Mr. Prasad, don't know anything and try to follow me. How many values you are getting? One value or more than one value? Is it one value or more than one value? You don't know anything and you are commenting on it. What we are writing? Advanced slicing operation. How many you are getting? One value or more than one value? Is it indexing or slicing? He is commenting. What is commenting? Prasad. Not slicing, but indexing, sir. Please see that. And he is also student of Babs. Don't know anything and he is getting it. So, again, sorry, sir, got it multiple values. So, they are all giving irritation for me. Try to listen and then read the notes. 60, 70 and then what? 25 and 15. So, more than one value is there. Definitely we need to go for what? Slicing. That too random elements are some formula based values are random elements. If it is something like that, 50, 70, something like 45 and 65, I will go for what? Slicing. But this is quite different. This is 60, 70 and next is 25 and 15. It is not at all possible to apply which concept? Slicing. Definitely I need to go for what? Advanced slicing. Get the data. Come on. Now get the rows and column indices of all of them. How do you go for it? First you need to go forward. See, what is this now? First you need to locate what? 0th matrix. Next is called what? First matrix. 0th row, first row, second row, third row. What is this now? 0th row, first row, second row and then third row. 0th column and then what? First column. 0th column and first column. First you need to go for what? 3 things you need to take it. 3 things you need to take it. What are the 3 things you need to take it? Take care. So I will go to, what is that? 60, 70. Which matrix they are present in? 0. So 0, comma, 0. Next row. What is the row? 2, comma, 3. 2, comma, 3. Next columns. Come on. 1, comma, 0. 1, comma, 0. 1, comma, 0 you are writing. Next I need to go for what? 50, 25 and 15. What are the 25 matrix numbers? 1, 1, 1, 1. Next rows. Come on. This is called what? 1, the row of 25 and 0 is the row of what? 15. Columns. What are the columns? 0th column. Come on. First column. 0th column and first column. How it is going to be done internally? 0, 2, 1. First it comes to 0. Next is going to 2. And next it is coming to where? 1. What is the value coming? 60. 60. Next what is the value coming? 0, 3, 0. 0, 3, 0. 0, 3. And next is what? 0. What is the 0 here? 70. Are you getting it? Next, come on, one more. 1, 1, 0. Come to what? 1, 1, 0. What is the value? 25. 25. Next, last. 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. Coming to 1, 0, 1. What is the value? 15. Will you remember all these things? Right. So you are going to remember these values. You remember. Somebody will note down these values. I will use it in this place. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Will you remember? So now I will go to come on, A of 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, comma next 2, comma 3, comma 1, comma 0, okay, comma 1, comma 0, comma 0, comma 1, 1. So I hope you are following me. So see, as long as I am doing it is very good. But once we are completed, you try to practice. See, for example, last Friday, advanced indexing is slicing is there. In that, 75% of the people only can follow. Other people cannot follow. Basically, other batch students who doesn't have much knowledge on that, they cannot continue the classes. The problem for understanding. But the main point, if you take other batch students, they can't understand basically. So they might not be able to continue the classes. Because we'll get Python don't know, Numpy pandas understanding is very difficult. If they know indexing and slicing, they will follow. Friday class was a very big shock for the other batch students. Because I come to know after the class, I come to know that indexing 5 syntaxes I said now, slicing in our indexing. They are asking what is that? Colon, minus 1 also they asked it out after the class. There's a basic problem with them. So we can't teach Python again here. So take care and then move forward. Internally taken as what? A of, come on, fast. 0, comma, 2, comma, 1, comma, 2, comma, 1, comma, 0, comma, 2, comma, 1. That's all. Next, 0, comma, 3, comma, 0. Next, 1, comma, 1, comma. If I believe it is a very big problem for me. 1, comma, 0. 0. I will write it 0. Next, 1, comma, 0, comma, 1. Like this. So it is the data we are getting it. Or if I pass even what a negative indices also you can pass it. I hope you are getting it. So like that, one can take this data. Let's stand up. Why are you doing that exercise? Backside stand. ఇప్పుడు exercise అసలు కనీసం మినిమం కూడా లేదు. ఇప్పుడు నుంచి చెయ్యి, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయి చూద్దాం. చెయ్యి ఇప్పుడు, డూ ఎక్సర్సైజ్. సో now you tell me, if we go to this entire kind of thing, print of A, you observe this data here. I want to get these values 10 and next is 80, and I want to do something like 35 and 65. I want to get it. Is it possible with indexing and slicing? Not possible. Definitely I need to go for what? Advanced slicing. I need to go for it. So this part I hope so you can take care. Okay now. So syntax is what here. Coming to the point back, what is the syntax? 2D. Any 2D array is also done. What should I do it now? Come on students. I will say row indices of what? Elements. Come on, next, comma, column indices of elements. Common indices of elements. Next, I will go to what? ND. ND I will go for it. What is an ND here? Along with the same story, along with this same, this is called 3D. I will take it. 3D I will take. Tell me. Matrix indices of elements. Matrix indices of elements, like this I will go for it. Same. Are you following me? Next I will go to what? 4D. Actually 3D only will be coming maximum. If 4D comes in front of you, nothing difficult. What is the next draw? Cluster. Cluster. 4D will not be coming, students, maximum time. If at all 4D comes, you need to take up. So I will take extra here called cluster index. Cluster indices of the elements. Cluster indices of the elements. So I am going to write it cluster. Cluster indices of the elements. Matrix indices of the elements. Row indices of elements. Column indices of elements. I hope you are getting it. Clear? So we are going to hope you build this elements. Last and final, I will convert into a dot shape. Here I will take this entire data. One last example I will tell you with 4x4. With 4D. With 4D. What is this now? 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. So you are going to get this data. So I want to get it which elements, you know, students. I want to get 10. I want to get, 70. I want to get what? 75. I want to get like this. Go for it. I will go for what? 115 also I will go for it. But one element from each cluster, each matrix. Okay now? So prepare it. Take a rough paper and prepare it. Come here. Come on the dash. You try to tell this. So, all of you, look at on the screen. This is called what cluster? 0th cluster. Look at all of you. 0th cluster and first. Listen, what is this matrix? 0th matrix. First matrix. In which cluster? 0th cluster. What is this row? 0, 1. What is this now? 0 and 1. Next is called what? 0 and 1. This is 0 and 1. Next is called what? 1. This is called what here? 0th matrix. First matrix. What is the row here? 0th row. First row. 0th column. First column. 0th row. First row. 0th column. First column. What elements I want? I already said to you. 10 I want. Next 70 I want. 15 I want. 75 I want. First I need to go for what? First I need to prepare what here? Cluster. Next columns. These are all compulsory questions when you go to an interview point of view. Without knowing this, selecting in interviews is impossible. Directly I'm telling. Start with this. 10th cluster 0. Next 70 cluster 0. Next is 15th cluster 1. Next 75 cluster 1. Cluster details over. Next matrix details. Come on. 0. 10th element 0 is the matrix. 70. 1. Next. Okay, 0. Next. 1. Malla idi side effect. Malla idi malla closing okati. Malla dandulo obedience. Next. Come on. 0. Next. 1. What is this index you are preparing? Row. Next. 0. 0 for what? 15. Next. Yes. Row completed. Columns. 0. 0. 1. 1. This is about what? Right. How it is taken up? 0. 0. 0. 0. First it comes to where? Cluster. Next it will come to where? Matrix. Next it will come to 0th row. 0th column. What is the value coming? 10. Are you following? Next, all of you. Next, what is this? 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Start with 0. Next, 1, 1, 0. What is the element? 70. Very, very important. Next, 1, 0, 0, 1. 1. First it comes to where? 1, 0, 0, 1. 1 means this one. 15. 15. Are you following me? Yes. Next, I'll go last. 1, 1, 1, 1. All ones. 1, 1, 1, and 1. What is the value? 75. Okay now. So remember the data. Here I am writing. Get the elements. What is M elements? 10 now. 10. 70. 10 comma 70. 15 and 75. So come on to the point back. Need to write it. Come on, remember now. 0 comma 0 comma 1 comma 1. Okay, in these clusters. 0 comma 1 comma 0 comma. Okay, good. 0 comma 1 comma 0 comma 1. Okay, next. 0 comma 0 comma 1 comma 1. Okay, that's all. And internal how it is processing, you already know. Okay, now like this one can go for taking the data. This is about 4D, 5D, etc. Advanced indexing and slicing. Most important. So most of the time they will ask you 2D slicing, 2D advanced slicing, indexing and slicing operations are very easy. Are you following me? Online students, is it clear? Is it clear for everybody? Now I am going to enter into the another concept. So coming to this place, here I am going to enter into this. So difficult is it is a dead easy. Provided once you read my Python notes, it is a dead easy. Now I am going to enter into the further. This is about advanced indexing and slicing. Now I am going to enter into the next topic I am going to introduce. See, these are all called individual topics in our Numpy. So I am going to enter into the next. I am going to take up next one. Filtering. Numpy filtering the data. Numpy filtering the data of 1D. Filtering the data of 1D. And next is called 2D. And next is called ND. Or this is called one more way you can say. Filtering the data, that is called, here I will write it, Numpy. I am going to write it. Selection of the data from 1D, 2D, etc. ND based on condition. These are all different type of topics. Each topic you must know. I can say 1 or 2 days, like others we will say it is completed. No. Once we go to any of the further, if you learn well, there you will get everything is from my notes only. And when you go to an interview, this kind of concepts what we are explaining is most important. And try to practice daily and attend the classes. Are you following me first this one? What is this? This case will make you to understand. That is okay. What is the purpose of it? Getting some elements or not? Getting some random elements now. Whatever we decided. That is one thing. Another kind of mechanism, that is called filtering the data, you want to go for it. Filtering the data. Take the next node, next one. I want to go for taking this data. So which data I am going to take? You try to get it. So here I am going to take this kind of mechanism. How to filter the data is my concept today. So it is called a conditional based also we can call. Suppose I am taking some ND array. Import Numpy as NP See my requirement, students. A is equal to np dot random dot randint of np dot random dot randint of 10 comma 21. This is equal to size is equal to, I'm writing something like 15 elements. I'm writing 15 elements. I'm writing print of a type of a from this data. Is my 15 elements are getting. Are you following me? So even you can take something like 50, you take it. Some 15 elements are going to come. Okay. And it is not going to the same elements, different elements are going to come. Okay, now. So it's not only the same elements, you can take out up to 90 also. 10 comma 90, some 15 elements are going to come like this. Now from here, get all even numbers. Get all even numbers. Get all even numbers. Earlier concept is different. You see, this concept is what? Selection based. I want so and so elements you are writing. This one. This previous example. This you are selecting. I want this element, that element, etc. But here this type of requirement is different. What is this requirement? Get all even numbers. Definitely what is required, mom? What is required here? Some test condition is required or not? That is known as what? Selection of the data from this array based on condition. It is known as what? Filtering the data. Shall I go to that? Come on. How do you do this now? Get all even elements. For that, some procedure is there, students. There are two procedures are there. Method 1 I will explain. Method 2 I will explain. Method 1 and method 2. In method 1, what we are doing it, online students carefully follow. Method 1, what we are doing here, very simple. Number 1, in step number 1, prepare the test condition. Prepare the test condition based on the requirement. Prepare the test condition based on requirement. Based on requirement. Prepare the test condition based on what? Requirement. How do you do that? Variable name is equal to nd array object with the test condition. I will write it. With nd array object must be there in that test condition. In our case, what we do here, I am going to write get all even numbers. That is called our requirement. How do you do? A is equal to or B is equal to A greater than a percentage 2 is equal to 0. This will give you, since our Numpy performs and supports which kind of operation? Vector based operation. Take the first element, 11% is 2 is equal to 0. False. So in B, what is recorded? False recorded. First false. Next, what is the value? 18. 18% is 2 is equal to 0. True recorded. Next, what is that? 20. 20 is equal to true, it is called true. 14 is equal to also true. 28 is equal to also true. 18 is equal to true. 36 is equal to true. 14 is true. 69 false. Next, like that, it is going to contain true, false will be there. Are you following? This is known as which array? Boolean array. Which array? Boolean array. This will give you, first one will give you which array? Boolean array. So I am going to write it. Print of, online students, first step, type of what? B. Type of B, which is going to give you what array? Boolean array. Okay, seeing this Boolean array? First one, 11. 11% is 2 is equal to 0, false. When it is session, 18% is 2 is equal to 0, true. Are you following? False, somewhere else, some true entries are there. This is known as which array? Boolean array. Here, variable name is called what? Here, variable name is called which array? Is called Boolean array. Boolean array. Of which type? Class ND array only. ND array only. Okay. ND array. Next I will go to, in this Boolean array, what is this Boolean array contains? True. True means what? Marked for selection. What is that? Marked for selection. Marked for selection. And you are going to select that element. False indicates what? Marked for not to select. Marked for not to select. Marked for selection. Marked for not to select. Not to select. Not to select. Marked for selection. Marked for not to select. This is true and false we are having here. So try to come to this place, students. Now I am going to enter this data. This is a true, marked for selection. False, marked for what? Not to select. So here I am going to enter this criteria here. Marked for not to select. Here I am going to enter into this place. Try to go for it. Step number 2 in the method only. Step number 2. In the step number 2, after preparing the Boolean array, after the test condition is over, pass the Boolean array. Pass the Boolean array to ND array object. To ND array object. Boolean array to the ND array object. Whatever it might be, that ND array. So here I am writing ND array object of what array? Boolean array. Boolean array contains what? True and false values. So what is this ND array says? Whatever is true, corresponding entry from the ND array will be selected. Whatever is false, corresponding array element of the ND array will not be selected. So in our case, go to our example, Boolean array is available here, and this is called step number 1. This is called step number 1. This is called step number 1. Got it. Next, step number 2. What is the step number 2? Pass the Boolean array. Boolean array to what object? ND array object. ND array object. This is called what array? Here B is called which array? Boolean array. Boolean array, which is containing true and false. Okay, pass it. What is an ND array here? A of B. A of B. What is the A of B will give you false. False means what? 11 will not be selected. That is marked for not to select. True indicate what? Marked for selection. This true indicates what? Marked for selection. 14 is what? Marked for selection. Marked for selection, marked for selection. Whatever is a false. Next, I think, yeah, this is called what? Marked for selection, marked for selection. 36, for this one, 69 is what? False, not selected. 81 also not selected. 86 is selected. Next is what? 70, 90 is not selected. Other things are